think I'd rather you in my bed. Right here.
That little
riff.
is that
It sounds like something else that we like.
it does.
But I can't.
What is that? What is that sound? Y'all, if you are not,
Is it like a John Mayer song or something?
oh, it is. It is.
What is it?
How'd you do that?
I don't know.
No, it is.
Here, I'll pause this if that'll help you. It's like, I feel like it's a John Mayer
and
riff.
that is how John Mayer like plays. He plays that kind of like electric guitar, but it's bluesy.
Yep.
Waiting on the world to change, maybe?
Maybe.
Could be. Y'all, Justin Bieber's new album.
Swag.
Let's talk about it. Swag. It came out.
Mm-hmm.
It's so great.
It's nothing like he's ever put out before, so don't be expecting poppy, baby.
No. It's not pop beats. No. It's bluesy. It's floozy. It's romantical. It is a side of Bieber that I love to see.
Yes.
And it actually makes me feel like he's relaxed in his life right now. Is it giving relaxed?
Yes, it is. And I really hope.
Sorry, I just bumped the sign with my noggin.
It sounds the most him.
Yeah.
Like, it sounds like this is the kind of music he's maybe always wanted to put out, but hasn't been able to because of record labels and higher ups and execs and who has what to say. This feels like self-produced.
Yes.
This can be for him the way he wants to do it. He is standing on business. So the only thing that I would say, because I've listened to the whole thing through a couple of times, is the guy is trying so hard to get him to smoke black and milds. Yeah. Justin doesn't want to smoke black and milds. And I need you to realize we are dealing with someone with addiction.
I know, it's so weird.
One more black and mild to my boy.
And that they left some of those things in.
Yeah.
So it's interesting. They're having these sort of interludes in between some of the songs. It's like a little...
In the recording studio, they're banter back and forth.
Yeah. But it's so good, y'all. And I'm just so happy. And I feel, and I don't fear that we are going to go to his concert.
Oh, obviously.
Like whenever that's coming about.
I've heard the story about how I somehow had Justin Bieber typed into my phone. And then the next day he was in Greensboro.
And you went.
So we went. And it was the time of our lives. Justin Bieber is such a good concert. And then, he had to shortly... thereafter cancel it because he got Turner syndrome.
Yes.
And that's the whole hiccup with the Scooter Braun of it all, is that Scooter had already, I guess he had invested into the tour. What's this going to do to the tour?
Well, Montauk survived this.
Thank you. And so he said, I guess Scooter fronted the money. And so Justin would have obviously made back the $35 million, no problem, if he didn't have to cancel the tour. But when he did, then he still owed Scooter that money. And so they have officially, apparently, they have settled it. There is no more beef. Scooter went on his stories and even posted about the new album coming out, giving it glowing reviews, the whole thing. So I don't know. I'm not trying to say that I know Justin's financial situation, but we do know that Hailey just made bank selling Rhode to Elf.
And I'm shocked. I did not realize that Rhode Cosmetics were that big of a deal. I mean, all the girlies are talking about it, and I think social media did a lot for the brand, but I'm like, Kristin, that big of a deal?
She has 10 products. Did you know that? Rhode only has 10 standalone products.
I've never tried one.
I've never tried one either, but I do hear that there's like a Rhode serum-y milk. Maybe it's called milk something.
That we need to try.
That people say, like, if you use no other product ever again, it's this Rhode.
Okay, I'm looking up the sale. The sale was... $1 billion.
Okay.
With a B.
It is $1 billion.
$1 billion.
About only 400 of it is liquid.
Okay, got it.
And then she has investors. So I believe all at the end of the day that Hailey got like 200 immediately.
Okay. 200 million immediately.
And then plenty to come afterwards. My point being, if she wanted to help her mans, she could easily come up with the 35 million if Justin, let's say, could not.
Okay, but I just looked up Scooter Braun's net worth, and his net worth is $1 billion. That's his full net worth.
Because keep in mind, he owned all of Taylor's version. No, Scooter's version, I guess.
Yeah,
but
Taylor's originals.
He owned all of her originals, and so he made money every time y'all played Taylor. Until she released Taylor's version.
Like, here's the thing. I look at this as someone who does not have $1 billion.
I feel like I'm going to fully agree with what you're going to say.
Well, I'm just kind of like, okay, Scooter Braun.
Yes.
You invested into this tour. It's $35 million. Obviously, that's a lot of money. Justin got ill. Like, he was ill.
Yes.
He had to back out because of his illness.
It froze.
His face froze.
He froze. His vocal cords. You cannot perform through this. It's not like he wanted that to happen. This feels like an act of God.
It does feel like an act of God. And I guess I'm just kind of looking at Scooter going,
did you need that paid back?
Did you need to almost blow up a friendship? Obviously, you liked Bieber enough that you invested in this. Mm-hmm. Was it worth creating all of this over really what's a little bit sort of pocket change to you?
Exactly.
I don't know.
A lot of people have said, like, Justin didn't have it. And so you're going to do this when you could just say, hey, man, let's let bygones be bygones.
Yeah. Or just say, I'm going to try to recoup what I can. And, hopefully one day this will all just sort of shake out in the wash.
Yeah.
And
I
it'll
just
be
don't
fine.
think people can understand what a minuscule amount 35 million is compared to 1 billion.
1 billion.
So we are talking the same. Listen, I'm not going to try to do the ratio, but it would be 35 cents to $10,000 or something.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know. Like, it's a very, very, very large difference when we're talking decimal places.
Yeah. I mean, so it says Justin Bieber's net worth somewhere around 200 million. So 35 million.
35. Oh, 30.
30.
Yep. Okay. Uh-huh.
That takes a somewhat significant chunk out of that 200 million.
But not so much out of the billion.
Not out of the billion.
Yeah.
But it's just something to think about, Scooter. And I know y'all say you've patched it up, and I hope you have.
I mean,
I hope you have.
Scooter also doesn't have, Taylor had to buy back all her stuff recently too from Scooter, which probably has added to that insane number because Taylor he doesn't have it anymore.
She has so much money. It's wild. The amount of property she owns. I looked that up recently. Yeah. The amount of property she owns.
She's made very, very smart investments.
Very smart.
Yeah.
Smart girl.
She is smart girl. I mean,
let's talk more about billionaires.
Oh, there is one who we do need to discuss because Jeff Bezos got married while we were, doing summer tings. And
I said to Miranda when we sat down, there's so many pop culture things I think that have happened that we need to discuss. So
much.
Number 1 was Justin Bieber's album. Number 2, Jeff Bezos got married.
He did get married.
Talk to them about the carpet.
Okay, so what I do need people to realize is that when you are a billionaire, yes, you can get just about anything, but there are certain things that happen, an act of God, where this is what I think happened. I hypothesize this. So I see a picture of the wedding day. They have just walked down the aisle and they're kind of standing right at the end of it. So you see some of their friends and family, woohooing behind them. And he's grabbed her and wrapped her up. And I'm looking first at her dress. She looks beautiful.
Yeah, love
Great
the dress.
silhouette on her.
Absolutely.
And then I look at the carpet.
And
I say, my God, my God.
Yeah, and I never
clocked
the carpet.
Yeah.
So I'm so glad you pointed this out.
I clocked it. And I said, oh boy, what happened here?
What happened?
Why is there the cheapest medical grade, gray, very short hair carpet?
Office park carpet.
Why is it in Jeff Bezos' wedding? Is this photoshopped in here? I almost was like, hey, is this photoshopped in here?
It's bad.
Nope, because then I see Katrina Hutchins's stories.
Yeah.
And she's like, and this is why flooring matters, and I tell all of my brides. And I'm like, okay, this is real.
Yeah. And it's funny that Katrina clocked it. She looked at that and was probably horrified.
Horrified. As a wedding planner, then what I said to myself is I said, I wonder if the ground was so wet, soggy, maybe they had a ton of rain or something like that.
Yep.
And they were trying to figure out how do we fix this situation so that we can walk down the aisle.
Yep.
And
I bet because if they went to put those chairs out, let's say, the night before or the morning of, because you're not going to have the chairs out for much longer than a few hours, right?
No.
So they went to put the chairs out and they were sinking into the ground.
Oh, I'm guessing during the rehearsal the night before they realized this.
They realized that no matter wherever you're standing or sitting, you will be sinking into this grass.
And, usually in some weddings you would put down hay.
Yeah.
You would, I don't know, you would do a lot of things to try to remedy the situation, or you're just putting an extra large runner or something like that.
Yeah.
But Jeff Bezos, I know this is my hypothesis of the conversation. Hello, this is Jeff Bezos.
Hello, what's the problem?
So what's the problem is our ground is extremely wet and we have to get married tomorrow. And I need to know if you have enough carpet to cover, I don't know, all of Italy.
How many hours do we have to get you a large amount of carpet?
I need it here by tonight.
I'll look in our stores, but I just don't know what we have that's going to be able to cover that size.
I want something very nice. This is Jeff Bezos.
Okay, let me go see what I have.
Okay, click. And then she called Jeff Bezos back. Okay. Hi, this is Jeff Bezos.
Hey, Jeff. Okay, listen. We looked at the square footage. We do have one product that's going to work. We have it in stock. We can put it on a private plane and we can get it to you by 2 a.m.
Okay, that sounds great. I mean, I guess I'll take it. What does it look like?
It's gray.
My wife loves gray.
It's gray and a little bit of a stripe. It's giving 80s medical park, but no one's going to notice. And Jeff, this is the only option. There is no other carpet.
But I have billions of dollars. Are you sure that I can't get any other carpet?
Not that quickly, Jeff, because we would have to make the carpet from scratch, and there's no way to do it in that amount of time.
Okay, I'm sure no one will notice. It's too wet, so we'll just take the carpet. So send me that big old roll of carpet immediately.
Okay, we'll do it now.
Okay, bye.
Bye.
And then that's how they ended up. 80s medical park carpet.
And it's so, once you said
it's egregious.
Once you said it out and then showed me, I was like, oh my God. And Leanna, you showed all of us and we were all just like, this is horrifying.
It's terrible.
You are the richest man on earth and this is what you have.
Sometimes even the richest men can't help the fact that time. You can't buy more time.
Well, that's
the only thing you cannot buy more of. It doesn't matter how wealthy you are. You cannot buy more time. And so Jeff Bezos has the same 24 hours a day that we have, and he has the same overnight delivery issues.
It's true. I mean, he's the guy from Amazon. You'd think he could get anything he wants.
Yeah.
But I always said that about Steve Jobs. It's like, this is someone who had anything he wanted to try, any amount of medicine, any amount of treatments, anything, he would have had access to it, and it still wasn't enough. Look at this carpet. It's actually worse than I remember. It's actually worse.
It's just gray. Like they are standing on tiny little nappy gray carpet.
Mm-mm. It's the low pile.
It is. It's the low pile.
I
turned off your phone accidentally.
No, I know that this is stiff. This is a very stiff.
It kind of crunches when you walk on it. Kind of just like.
And here's the thing too, y'all. It doesn't match anything else going on in the picture. And I think that's why it's so jarring, because she has this beautiful, almost vintage looking dress. The flowers are very natural. They're green. They're beautiful. And they're among these kind of mossy old trees and the wicker chairs. Like everything is so beautiful and natural. And then there's synthetic, low pile, medical 80s office park carpet.
It's made with so much plastic.
Like I can smell this carpet.
I can absolutely smell the carpet right now. Yeah, same.
And so did all the guests smell this?
I can only assume it must have smelled like a very strong BPA.
I'm saving this in case they try to scrub it from the internet. I've got it.
Never. You can't scrub that. But you can scrub the carpet. If something were to spill on it,
you really could.
You can scrub the carpet.
Come right out. You could do.
It's meant for spills.
You could do a whole. Oh wait, this person. Oh, there's lots of people talking about it.
Oh, what are they saying?
Down from Vogue. Why would you literally hire an entire island in Venice to wear this and have carpet at your wedding? Did they just take this from the Amazon offices?
Amazon offices.
Let's get on to the dress. I can appreciate.
I liked the dress.
I was fine with the dress.
Some people were criticizing
compared to the carpet. You can't get a prettier dress.
Oh wait, here's another.
That's carpet, and you bet your ass they brought it in. We have millennial gray carpet in a $50 million plus wedding Why didn't we have hardwood floor? Look at this carpet. Why? I will never understand. Like, I know we don't have any other pictures because believe me, I have been freaking looking. Obviously, I'm like psycho spinning out about it while I'm outside on my hot girl walk. But whoever decided that this was a design choice,
Fired.
Yes. To jail.
Fired.
The chairs even. To jail.
Yes. This is bad.
I was willing to forgive the chairs. I was willing to forgive the chairs.
But the chairs could have looked great if it was just either grass or if they'd done the wood floor. The chairs would have made sense, but not on this carpet.
I'm just curious if if getting married on the grass was the original plan.
I think it was.
I just love the grass. I think it's beautiful. I want that kind of natural feel.
Yep.
There's no way in my mind that I can accept that this carpet was picked on, was chosen.
No.
Any time before within the last 24 hours of her walking down the aisle. I can't accept that.
I actually don't.
I feel better accepting that it was a last minute thing. They got the largest roll of whatever they could in 300 yards or 3,000 yards or more.
It was an emergency situation because there's no girlfriend of hers or gay friend of hers that would have allowed her to make that choice. And she would, I mean, think about probably 100 different people around them helping them with these decisions who would have seen that and would have said, girl, no. So we know this. Oh, look at the fireworks. Oh my gosh, it's for Bastille Day. YouTube, you're going to see some fireworks on there.
How about the vote?
Anyway, so congratulations, I guess, to Jeff and the new wife.
I do here are some pluses.
Yeah, let's hear some pluses.
They're relatively the same age.
Yeah.
And too often we see with these billionaire boys that they just go from some young hot thing.
Yeah, you're right.
And so I love it. They had been dating for a great amount of time, engaged for a good amount of time, like everything. And I don't get to pick what's great or not. Kristin got married very quickly and it's obviously such a success. But I'm just saying when we're talking about celebrities. When we're talking about billionaires, a lot of times it can feel like a rush.
Yes.
It can feel like a money grab.
Yes.
It can feel like a Mrs. Robinson situation. Obviously, the gender's flipped.
It's like when Kenny Chesney and Renee Zellweger just got married out of the blue. Do you remember that?
Yes. That was crazy.
It was like within weeks. And then, of course, that went down in flames because it's like, what? Also, what?
Also, just what?
What? Are you okay?
How do you two? Are you okay? Is you okay? Is that what it said? That was so funny.
Ho, is you okay?
Ho, is you okay? That's so funny. I love that. And it was like in cross stitch.
Cross stitch.
Which is what then I found of my mom found of my grandma's.
It's all coming together.
Did you see it on the
I
stories?
saw it, and I was tickled. I was so tickled that y'all got to the bottom.
Needle pointed that or something. Yeah. I don't know the difference between it all, but
I don't either.
Okay, so that was the Bezos wedding. That was the carpet of it all. I feel like not enough, but also the people who are talking are just as outraged, and I think that that's appropriate for the situation.
I think so, but I would love to know what the Kardashians thought of that carpet. What did these celebs think? What did Leo think of it? It was interesting to see all the celebs coming through and riding on the boats and the outfits and Kris Jenner's new face and the whole thing.
I do wonder. Just after carpet for me is. You only invited 200 people, okay?
Mm-hmm.
And somehow Sydney Sweeney made the list.
Mm-hmm.
Somehow.
Yeah, why is that?
Okay, it's one thing obviously rich people know rich people. So Kardashians and them knowing each other, fine.
Yeah.
Big time celebs, sure.
Yeah.
But you're telling me that within your 200 closest family and friends is Sydney Sweeney.
Sydney Sweeney.
Or... there were other people there that I was just like...
well, here was my question.
Within 200. We're talking about you made the top 200.
Were the Blue Origin girls at the wedding?
Well, Katie was supposed to be there, but she and Orlando had just announced their split.
Because Orlando was there.
Orlando made the cut before Katie made the cut.
But she went to space with Katie.
I know.
I was like, where are the Blue Origin girls? Because you literally just went to space with them.
Yes, they did just go to space together. But
wow, so Orlando made the cut before Katie. Orlando was spotted next to Sydney Sweeney walking down the street.
He sure was. And I wouldn't be surprised if they start dating.
Yeah, I could see that.
Mm-hmm.
I could see that. I do
like
how you
feel about her.
I do like Orlando.
We love Orlando.
Yeah, so does Lily.
We love her. Yes, we love Orlando in our house for sure. Did Orlando do some sort of docu-series where he was a wilderness guy? Is that him?
Yes, I think he did do something. I think it might have been for
Amazon Prime?
The climate. Oh, maybe it was.
I'm wondering if a lot of these celeb connections, connections, are based on people who also have deals with Amazon.
That Ooh.
And then I'm a little bit more willing to accept that these are the top 200 people you know in your life.
Okay, it's called Orlando Bloom, To the Edge.
Okay, is that an Amazon show?
So let's
betting my life on it.
Let's see. Tour de Pharmacy. Okay, there's also one. Tour de Pharmacy. I don't know about that. Let's look at To the Edge. All watch option. To the Edge is Peacock.
Interesting. So then Katie doesn't make. Now I feel like I heard
interesting
that Katie commented. Or, okay, so Katie posted something from her tour the same day, and I believe Lauren Sanchez did write on it, like, we miss you, girl.
Okay. So, but that's right. She is on tour with Rebecca Black.
I think Katie was invited, or I think that they were invited as a couple when they were still together. Then, obviously, they announced the separation, and I still think Katie would have been fine to go, and Orlando would have been fine to go. I think that Katie said, you know what? I'm on tour.
Yeah. You go. Which feels amicable, maybe.
For sure it feels amicable. But
that's very interesting. Okay. So yeah, I agree with you. It's like of the 200 people in your life, Sydney Sweeney made the cut. There has to be
top 200. They're not even the same age. Here's what I'm saying. Where are all your friends?
Yeah, who are in your 50s, 60s.
Who are in your 50s and 60s who you've been knowing for all these years.
Yeah.
And maybe they were there, but so was Sydney.
Yeah.
Like, she's not in your age. She's not she's not running in the billions. Like, it's just for me, I was looking through some of the guest lists going, this is your 200 closest.
It's pretty crazy.
This. Okay.
It's some choices. Okay, but
another choice.
Celebs are going to celeb. Okay. What's another choice?
Another choice we got to talk about. The Labubus.
Labubu. Let's talk about Labubu.
Well, Tiffany's gotten into the Labubus.
She has?
Oh, yeah.
Shut up.
Kristen, is this one of your eyelashes on my...
Oh, I don't know. Or is that it?
Oh, okay.
It's a mark.
But it looked like it was
It
fanned
did.
out, like an individual, like the little clusters you can put on.
It's like a piece. It's like a pen mark.
It's like, did one of your eyelashes...
You just never know.
Okay.
Let's talk about Labubu.
Yeah, so again, not yucking yums. If this is your thing, this is your thing. But why?
I want to understand because I have not.
I want to understand.
I haven't deep dived. Why and where did it come from? Where did this originate from? Was this a trend over somewhere over in Asia and then it made its way over here?
Here's the Venn diagram.
I want to understand the Labubu.
Here's the Venn diagram. And Disney is here. And Labubu is here. And that then overlaps in the middle. And so I feel like a lot of the same people who love to collect Disney stuff and Disney characters and Disney products also love the Labubu.
Okay, what did I just say? Labubu is a character created by Hong Kong-born artist Kasing Lung, who was raised in the Netherlands. Huh. So, but the characters were first introduced in 2015. So we're talking 10 years ago, the Labubus were out.
I do know that a big part of their appeal is that you don't know what's inside of certain boxes.
So it's like a surprise bag.
Exactly. But they call it the secret.
The secret?
Everybody wants a Labubu that's called the secret. And you can go to these Labubu dealers around town and they can help guide you to the one that has the secret.
No way.
And so some people have Labubu dealers.
A Labubu dealer. It's like the people with the Hermes dealers because they want a certain kind of Kelly bag.
Yep.
And so they get on a list and then the dealer reaches out and says, if you can be in my store on July 28th at 2 p.m., I can get you the bag you want.
And they call them all their SAs, their sales associates.
Yeah, they're SAs. I could never. Could you spend $25,000 on a bag?
If it's 50, it's crazy.
I don't know.
No,
I just don't treat my stuff nice enough.
It doesn't. It's
I don't
not
treat
even
my
about
stuff,
the money for me.
Yeah, I don't treat my stuff well enough. I don't think you guys. I don't know.
I already know it's because I don't treat my stuff well, but it's also.
I could do a Labubu.
Why would I carry it around and then I'm going to put it down and then it's going to walk away? I can't have anything nice enough that somebody wants to take from me. I'm not paying enough attention, police.
But people are putting their Labubus on their Hermes bags. They are. I've seen people decorate their Louis Vuittons with Labubus.
Okay. We do need to discuss just the look of the Labubu.
See, that's okay.
What with the teeth?
It's the teeth.
What's with the teeth?
I don't know.
And these things, they don't look necessarily cute or friendly to me.
It's not.
They look crazy to me. And so I'm just like, if we're decorating a cutesy Disney goofy bag, but then we have a Labubu that looks like this.
Yeah, so much teeth. Look.
That's, to me, it doesn't look sweet and cute. It looks a bit jarring.
Yeah, it's definitely jarring.
Jarring and frightening.
I can understand the getting excited to see what is in your blind bag. My kids were super into blind bags, let's say 7-8 years ago. Everything was about that. It could be the blind bags, whatever. Like, they really were into that. And I get the excitement because I would get excited too.
Yes.
So I do get that. And you want to know because you're going to collect. And oh my gosh, I got this one. I got that one.
And it's all like
here's a trick-or-treater one, right? So people are going to want this during Halloween.
There's a lot of, now, they call them what? Lafubu? What are the fake ones called? They have a clever name. It's called.
Not Lafubu. Okay.
It's called.
Fake Labubu.
Fabubu I should just call Tiffany and let her explain the fascination is the word.
Call Tiffany.
Let's have her explain the fascination.
I want to hear about her Labubu journey.
Okay. Let's give her a shout.
But look, the Labubu on the Gucci bag. What did I tell you? Oh yeah, there are fake ones. Lafufu.
That's it.
Is the fake. And there's all these charts to help you spot a fake.
Okay.
I'm going to save this.
Lafufu. Yeah, y'all got to be careful. Hey, can I record you for a second? We need you to explain why Labubus are a thing.
Okay. So what is the best way to explain it? Like, where do they come from, or like, why are they such a thing?
Why are they popular? Because they're, okay, to us, we don't understand the hype because they're so weird looking.
Okay. Because I think that the reason is because it is basically like adult gambling without gambling. I think there's a big aspect of it of coming in a blind box, not knowing what you're going to get. And I think that's like a rush. So that's probably number one thing. Mm-hmm. And then I would also say there's something that like not everybody can just go out and get in this world that we live in of having things like from Amazon that you can get anything right away. Like, that is not a viable option in this situation.
Okay, so Tiffany,
I told her about the Labubu dealers.
Yeah, so Tiffany, you have to work with someone who can get you Labubus, or where are you getting yours?
Well, you can get them if you are on the website, but you have to be like a psychopath on the website. And you're talking to somebody who like doesn't even want to check their text messages. So that's not, life is not for me.
Yeah.
But you can there are people that get them and they just like a reseller, just like anything else.
But with an upcharge.
This is like the year of bag charms. This year is like the year of bag charms.
Yeah.
But the thing that's crazy, what a lot of people don't know, is that if you go to a lot of these Asian countries, they've been having 50 bag charms on their bags for years.
Yeah.
Like years. Their stuff will be like weighed down having so many like tchotchkes and little, plushies and stuff like that. They've been doing it forever.
So Tiffany, are some... You mentioned like the adult gambling. Are some worth more? Some are worth more than others? Okay.
Yes. Miranda will have to show you the video because they have every series of them. They have one that's like a mystery. It's not a mystery once people get it, but it's called a secret.
I told her that. I've been paying attention.
So it's like 1 in like 75 instead of 1 in 6.
Ooh.
It's a big deal.
A secret.
She got a secret recently.
You got a secret?
And you can resell it.
Oh.
But you're not reselling them, Tiffany.
No.
No, I feel like these, much like, the Beanie Babies, you hang on to it and it's going to just go up in value.
Well, she needed another thing to collect, let me tell you.
And remember the trolls?
Trolls, yes, girl. Okay, this is very interesting.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yes.
I'm excited to learn more about this.
That's what I would say. And then also the fact that you can accessorize them, that's like a new thing. That's, I think, what people really especially in the U.S., that they are like, oh, if I can put clothes on it, I will do it.
This is cute. I mean, this is available on the website. One in a little pumpkin costume.
Yes.
Yeah. How much is that one?
This is $40. It's $40.
Oh, that's not bad.
Yeah.
And it says it's actually available.
I mean, it says sign in to buy. I have to be a member. I have to sign in.
This is on. She's on Pop Mart.
Yeah, you just have to get like on their app.
Wow. This is wild.
I know. So this is her new thing.
Yeah, Tiffany, thank you for educating us on
that
this.
one did look cute. Welcome. Some of them just look like almost mean or like crazy or angry.
Oh, you would need
some of them look angry, and especially some of the fake ones look really crazy.
Yeah, I think that I've seen too many of the fake Lafufu. Is that what it is?
Lafufu.
Yeah, Lafufu.
We've seen some Lafufus, and so it's making the Labubus. You keep hitting me on side. Okay, I just needed to come to the queen. That's all. I'm doing the best I can by watching your stuff. I will.
Show her that video of the one because that'll help, and then that also leads you to my crazy Labubu friend.
Yes, I will totally show her. So when you are going into those shops where I see the Labubu dealers, is that at Disney?
No, I mean it's near there, but not there.
Okay, got it. It's just somewhere in the greater area. Got it.
Yeah.
I was trying to tell her there's almost like a Venn diagram of like the Disney and the Labubu people, and then they overlap.
We definitely do because we like
accessories,
like plushies.
Yep.
Yes.
So are there Disney Labubus? There
are. They're called. It's a series that they did a license series called Mickey and Friends.
Ooh.
And it's like all of the characters, like the main characters. But if you look on the Pop Mart website, it'll show you. You can see.
Do you have all those?
Yes.
All of them?
Yes.
Even the secret one?
No, that's the one I don't have. The Huey, Dewey, and Louie.
Oh. Okay, friend.
Wow.
Well, this was very enlightening. You're going to be on a podcast episode in 3 weeks.
Okay, thank you very much.
Love you.
Bye, girl.
Later.
Bye.
Bye.
Oh my gosh, Huey, Dewey, and Louie Labubu. This is a Google search I never thought I would be typing in.
No, but if we could find it, because that would be the best gift I could ever give her.
They're stacked on top of each other. Look at it.
That's it.
Yeah.
What are people, has someone gotten it and are they reselling it already?
Pop Mart, Huey, Dewey, and Louie, $230. Wow.
30. Okay. Well, that's not as bad as I thought you were going to say, actually.
Well, this one says 102.
Oh, getting even better. Getting closer, getting higher.
You're like, give me 20. Wow.
No, Tiffany has spoiled me rotten. That's something that I could easily do to say thank you.
That is something that would be really sweet.
Yes.
And now you know that. Oh, yeah, here it is.
I'm going to need you to remember that for me, though.
Okay.
Fool me.
Oh, yeah, look. See, it says secret. This is the secret one. Wow. Okay, well, now we've learned. And if you guys have been wondering about the Labubu, Lafufu of it all, now you know.
Now you know, because I'm sure some people listening, their kids have gotten into this.
Yes.
And now
but it's interesting because the price point is higher. This is not exactly like the Trolls and Beanie Babies that were $15-$20. We're talking things that are $50, $60, $100. I mean, it's a lot.
It is a lot. And I know people are going to say it's a collector's item.
Yeah.
It appreciates in value.
For sure.
For a while.
And
then eventually the bubble bursts.
Yeah.
And then it doesn't have any value, much like, I mean, I have a, Princess Kate Beanie Baby. And yes, at some point it was worth a lot. And now it's back down to like $12.
Yeah. Well, it's like
not.
The two in the divorce court where they were sorting out their Beanie Babies. That famous photo.
Iconic.
And they at the time thought, we're going to divvy these up fairly because it's worth hundreds of thousands of dollars. And it's like, is it now?
No, but hey. I'm glad that they figured it out then because it did have value. And I knew that. And for a while there, I was like, ooh, but it's mine.
It's yours. You can't give that up.
Freaking nuts.
Absolutely not.
Are you nuts?
Okay. Speaking of court, before we go, let's talk about the Chrisleys.
Oh, the Chrisleys. Yes. I thought you were going to say Brian Koberger.
And I honestly just want to bring this up because I want to know your take. Like, did you
deep dive
the Chrisley
I did not
court case of it all and them getting out and the whole thing?
I didn't deep dive it. And from what I can say, from what I can tell, is that, and again, this is completely one-sided because I've really only heard, what's their daughter's name? Savannah? I've really only heard, talking about someone who's Southern.
Savannah.
I've only really heard Savannah's point of it. But then when I did start to go and look at the comments once they were released, it seemed like a lot of people, kind of even on both sides, were saying that this was absolutely the right call because of the miscarriage of justice that happened in the situation. As in, it seemed like this was very much a, we are going to make an example out of you two based on what you did. Now, the Chrisleys maintain their innocence through and through.
Yeah.
They did not take a plea deal for a reason because they said, we are not guilty of the things we're being charged. And so it seemed like they kind of held on to that the entire time, and that the DOJ
they were targeted,
hell-bent on putting these people away for the absolute maximum amount. So anyone else who has had this exact same guilty charge got a year, 2, probation, restitution, whatever.
I mean, he was sentenced to 10, I think.
10 to 12, and I think she was 7 to 10.
Yeah.
And
Crazy.
It was just kind of one of those, this is unheard of. We feel like we didn't even do it to begin with, and you gave us the absolute harshest sentence. So Savannah's whole thing was, all I'm looking to do is alert someone to the fact that this was not fair.
Yeah.
Now, we know in court, things aren't fair.
Yeah.
That's not the way that the justice system works, unfortunately. You think it is.
I think it's so tough with judges because
Yeah.
so much of your case will depend on the judge that is assigned to your case. And that in itself does feel a little unfair.
Because it's subjective.
It's subjective. Is it just luck? Like, oh, I got this judge that leans this way or this judge that leans the other way. That, I think, was really a point in all of this, too, is like, hey, this person is maybe kind of opposite of who we are and what we believe in. And so they're really going to make an example of us and dole out a harsh punishment.
Exactly.
I don't know.
Exactly. So then you have this whole thing that's just ripe with politics of it.
Yes.
Because, right, you have a judge who doesn't like your stance, and then you have Savannah, who is very conservative.
Yeah.
And, what I can respect about Savannah, there's a lot of things I can respect as a daughter about Savannah. She was going to fight to the death.
I know.
And listen, if it were my parents, I'd do the same.
Absolutely.
It doesn't matter, right? We are going to get you out come hell or high water.
Yes.
Especially if they are like, we didn't do this.
Yes.
Like, all she has is to go off of their words, too.
Yeah.
And then for her to say, it's President Trump is now in it. Now, she tried to get them pardoned under Biden. It didn't work. It's not like, listen, she was using every angle.
Yeah.
What I respect about her is that obviously she's clearly conservative and has been a long time. She didn't switch to try to go beg for a president to do it. Obviously, Biden knew she was conservative. Yeah. Here comes Trump. He hears her out and he says, I'm going to make this pardon. He's well within his right to do so as president, to make his pardons how he sees fit. Yeah. Just like Biden
did.
Yeah. Pardoned who he thought should be pardoned preemptively for the entirety of the rest of their lives. So I'm just saying, like, you can't be, if you accept it in one way, you have to accept it in the other way. That's just how the cookie crumbles, because that's how we've set up this system here in the United States of America.
If you accept presidential pardons for one, you have to accept it for all. And I do.
Or because I need to hear you complain. Or I need to hear you complain across the board
about
all of them.
But for me, I'm kind of like, you were president. You made it into the Oval Office. You had one of the hardest jobs ever. And you know what? Do some pardons. I'm okay with it on either side. I'm okay with it.
And everyone's done it.
I'm fine with it.
Everyone's done it.
Yeah. Y'all do what you need to do. If you're trying to...
You know what I always come back to with it too, Kristin?
Tell me.
I always come back to, they know more than we will ever know.
Correct.
Right? Yeah. So we have to rest in the fact that the president, whoever it is, and whatever the pardons fall, however that all falls down, is they are privy to information, copious amounts of information that has led them to make that decision. I can't pretend little old Miranda Miller in Charlotte, North Carolina knows more and can then confidently say how it should be. So I think that we need some people to take their ego out of it and say, they know a lot more than I do. They have been presented with facts that I will never be presented with. I mean,
top secret things that we can't even begin to imagine.
Who am I to decide that, no, you've got it wrong?
Yeah.
Y'all got to stop.
Yeah.
Gotta stop.
Gotta stop. And I just do think there are going to be some benefits that come along with being president of the United States of America. Yeah. And if that's being able to pardon some people, then
whoever you see fit.
So be it, because guess what?
And even though I just said
one day it might be you or a family member of yours that you are begging for that pardon, and you won't care who's in office. Tiger King hasn't cared. Tiger King's been begging for a pardon from anyone who will listen for years.
Yes.
Any president, anybody. Please pardon me. And he's still in jail. So that tells me that these presidents know something about him or that case or what's going on, that he should not be pardoned. Mm-hmm. Right?
That it can work that way, or kind of like I was just saying about Biden.
Right.
You know a lot about your family.
Yep.
And so there is a reason why you have decided to pardon too.
Yep.
And I have to accept that. I have to accept that you know more. You have been presented with all this information, top secret or otherwise.
Yep.
And it's not on me to say, oh, well, what about this and what about that? I don't know. The same way I don't know the Chrisleys in and outs, but obviously Trump saw enough.
Yeah.
Advisors saw enough, and they said, we will pardon them.
Yeah.
It is what it is, folks. And one day I might absolutely need the benefit of that.
Right.
I won't care who's in there, just like you said.
Correct. I'm not going to care who it is. Get me out. Get my man out.
Yeah, Kim K. Come do it.
Please, Kim K.
Yeah.
Fighting for justice.
And Alice Johnson, very popular name, and I feel like I should know more about her, and I feel like I hear about her kind of in these prisoner release cases.
Yeah.
Whether it's a pardon or whatever. And I feel like she's the one who Kim K did work with to get some of these lifers who were in there for whatever, reason, or it was, unfair or unjust, and it was proven in DNA or whatever. And I feel like Alice was also on the side of the Chrisleys in this. So it feels like she is kind of the one who is working with everybody.
Yeah,
across the aisle.
I think they mentioned her. I want to say they did. So
I feel like
Savannah did a 2-part episode on her podcast.
Yeah.
With her parents. So they had been out for a couple of weeks, and they got on the mic with her to just talk through what it was like the day they went in, how it was being in there. I mean, it is so funny to listen to Todd Chrisley. Like, he went in there and immediately became the boss of everyone.
Of course he did.
And made sure that they all stayed tidy, that they took care, they got their haircuts and they folded their clothes. Like, he got in there and just kind of ruled the roost. His wife's experience was much different. Where she was staying was much more high security and not as chill as Todd. Todd was more in it was like a camp, like adult camp.
Oh my gosh.
But, anyway, it's a really interesting 2-part thing. So if y'all are curious about, even just what that was like for them, go listen to that.
Yeah,
it's real Southern though. It gets a little bit hard to listen to. Because
I tried to listen to tiny clips, and it's not for me.
All 3 of them have this, not just Southern, but it's deep in the throat, and their talk. Savannah, I can't thank you enough for fighting for justice. And it's 3 people all talking at the same time, and so it gets a little bit like, I'm from the South, and that's a lot. That's a lot.
It's so slow.
You
got to listen to it.
You got to speed it up.
But then when they're all talking at the same time, that must be hard. I have seen little clips here and there. I'm happy that the family is back together. I know that people have a real big problem with the white collar crime of it all, right?
Yeah.
This is white collar and white people.
They still claim their innocence though, and still served over 2 years each.
Yeah, they still did serve over 2 years.
So they did
each,
serve time. It's I don't know.
People are like, well, they robbed people, and I was like, I think that they're being accused of
robbing
the government.
It was tax
anything.
Stuff. Yeah.
It wasn't like Jen Shaw where they were going after old people. I get it. A crime is still a crime. I'm not trying to justify crimes and which one's better than the other or anything like that. I'm just saying that I guess it was a comparative situation against all other people who had been found guilty of the same exact crimes, and that the punishment did not fit the typical amount of crime.
And Todd spoke about that with the other inmates that he was with, that a lot of their punishments did not fit their crimes, things that they had done that, like, yes, you need to serve some time. But he's like, these guys have already been in here 10 years for this one thing.
Yeah.
They've missed seeing their children grow up. They've missed this or that. So I don't know. I think it is now, they're going to keep going at this. Just because they're out, they're not going to leave these people behind. And I think the friends they made along the way were like, please don't forget about us.
Amen. That's great. Well, you know what? If they can channel this into something really good that actually makes change that could affect generations for years to come, then that's really all you can ask, right? Don't be pissed about the pardon. At this point, just hope that they do good with it.
That's right. I love that perspective.
Thanks.
I knew you would have a hot take.
Miranda writes, checking in for duty.
When it comes to the courts.
That's right. I do love a court case.
All right. Well, before we go, I do want to say that today is August 5th. So what does that make tomorrow?
My birthday.
Woo! Tomorrow is Miranda's birthday.
You know me. Love to celebrate my birthday. Can't get enough.
I know.
I don't want anything.
Okay, but I'm just saying.
Hear me on the record say it.
We are going to celebrate. We're going to go have some dinner together. There might be a gift. I don't know.
Please don't.
I found pictures of you holding gifts from me.
I'm releasing you from it here. Please, Kristin.
No.
I know that you're a great gift giver and it's how you show love. I'm just saying, if I'm a terrible gift receiver.
Look at you holding these gifts.
Let me see. What are these? Oh my gosh. Oh, from Christmas. Yeah. Were we at Trio?
I don't know, but you're just surrounded by gifts.
I know. You can't help it. You love to give me gifts. You don't have to, though. Your presence is my gift.
Well, the gift right now is I need all you podcasts. You're listening to this today, but tomorrow is her birthday. So y'all come up with something great. Some way to celebrate her. I don't know what that's going to be, but it's going to be great.
Just Venmo all that to say.
It's true. If you want to buy her a gift, just send us a Venmo.
No, if you just want to pay for our dinner, go to all that to say on Venmo and put a little bit in there, and then that's what we'll use, and we'll have a cocktail or maybe some truffle on you.
I actually love that.
That's idea. What I would much rather. Oh, somebody did someone sent us a Venmo recently.
Oh, I saw that come through. That was a big Venmo.
I don't know. She didn't tell me how much it was. She was just like, you ladies have literally changed my life. I only found the podcast recently, but now I'm binging everything. I live alone. I don't have kids. I don't have a husband. And you guys are my people.
Oh my gosh.
You are my people. She subscribed to our top tier Patreon and Venmoed us. She was like, I want to do anything to support you.
This is so nice.
Isn't that so nice?
Her name is Lauren.
Lauren. Does it say?
Broom.
Oh, Lauren Broom.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. She DMs a lot.
Okay, Lauren Broom, thank you so
I think she's sitting in our ats DMs right now. Oh my, what?
That's what she sent.
That's too much. That's so nice.
Lauren, that was really.
That'll basically buy our dinner.
Yeah, I saw that come in and I was like, oh, Miranda must have sold an ad spot.
No, she's just so nice. I think she's in here right now, maybe in our ats DM.
Yeah, I definitely recognize that name.
Lauren Brown. That was so nice. She was just like, so nice. I want to support you however I can. So tell me how to do that. And she was sending Venmo for the flood relief. So she was sending something anyway. She was donating to the flood relief. And then she was just like, I'm feeling very generous today. Tell me all the ways I can support you. But specifically the podcast. I said, well, we have a Venmo, all that to say. That's always kind of just a great way.
It's tips.
It's like a tip. If you want to tip us, that's a great way to tip us. And that way you're not committed to the Patreon, even though you can cancel anytime. 1 month, that's it if you want. But I still said, I know that this feels less, costly.
Yeah.
If you just want to send us a little one-time tip on Venmo, great. And then I was like, or if you want to subscribe on Patreon. And she was like, yeah, what's the top tier? I want to do that. And she just was so generous.
That is so kind.
But also generous with compliments and generous with just building us up. Like so kind.
Yes. And we have told y'all that the people that are building us up when people are saying, I can't live without this podcast every week, that actually is what keeps us going.
Absolutely.
I do need y'all to know that
oh my God.
People saying those very nice things to us that, oh my gosh, I look forward to Tuesdays. Oh my gosh. That when we hit walls with this and we're just like, can we keep going? Those are the people I think about.
Yeah.
I'm like, I can't let them down.
I know.
I can't let them down.
What are they going to do?
Yeah.
They'll find another podcast.
There's thousands.
I'm just kidding. But we do love y'all and we really do appreciate the support. So obviously don't forget to like us on social media. All that to say _podcast on Instagram is where you will find us most.
Yes.
And then if you want to support on Patreon, again, just the reminder, sign up on computer so Apple doesn't take 30%.
Yeah. Do it on your laptop.
Yep. Patreon. Labubus.com/ all that to say. You'll find us. There are 2 tiers, 6 and 12. And then you can go log in on your phone and then listen that way if that's easier. But Apple Pay taking 30% is actually nuts to us.
Insane.
So we're trying to avoid people from having to pay that.
Yeah, because we're so nice.
We're just givers. As we talk about everything you can give to us. Continue our day.
Continue.